Hi folks, I'd say it's the 5th of May 2021 and it's nearly 11 o'clock. I think it's about 5 to 11. You can see it's flashing. So we enlarge that. Hi family. Trying to get them. Okay. Now I know that I think on the previous one I talked quite quickly, didn't I? For now, because I was scared I was gonna run out. So hopefully I'm just gonna try to and give them some space between my statements, so you can see the actual what my family's flashing to or what my family's confirming to. Okay, so like I said previously, up and down movements means a yes, side to side movements means a no, and the flashing movements means a yes as well. Because I think it's a craft and there's lights above the craft, sorry, lights in the craft, and I think there's little crafts around. Wish I had a pointer thing. I think that's pointer. You know where the three lights are? I think you'd have seen, if you've watched the previous videos, you would have seen the shape of it, sort of like a crescent shape lighting. So I think that's a craft, lights on a craft, and I think there's some that lights that flash either side of the crescent shape or below it. That's individual crafts, but we'll stick on the main crafts and the lights, what we can see flashing now. Okay. I think what I've told you previously, I'm just going to recap that there's some people on Earth, original humans, and there's some people on Earth that are not original humans. Okay. I've been watching quite a lot. I don't know. It seems because the human residents, original humans, are going to go back to where we should be, sort of have psychic or telepathic abilities, have more connection with our fellow man and woman and other species on Earth. We will get back to how we should have been, which our DNA shouldn't have been tampered with, and our energetic connections to high beings shouldn't have been tampered with. But it has been tampered with. But we're getting back that now with the new energies coming in, and it's helping us to reconnect to the lost energies or the stolen energies. The world we live in now, it's stopping that. So anxiety, fear, hate, confusion, sadness, depression, any heavy negative emotions are stopping that. So the news, Earth is a very negative, energetic place, quite a lot of heavy energy, and that's been that's to do with the moon, and that's been sort of like imprinted falsely on Earth by negative beings. Okay, what's happening now in the world? I'm not saying coronavirus, because I thought the coronavirus, it was planned, it was made, okay, by humans, or human, not the humans at all, scientists. I say scientists, okay, they're doing this all the time, okay, it's nothing new. Our governments and the negative beings, even though they might come from negative factions, are welcoming this because it's like a control. So the Freemasons, it's like, and I bring in the Freemasons because my dealings with the Freemasons and their fuckery, and the elite agencies would know this, and because that they want to control Earth, they want to control humans. That's just another part of it. They're just the negative aliens, negative humans. That's just a part of it. Even though they might not have been a part of creating it, they're using it for their advantage. Okay, because they know that the Earth's changing and humans are evolving into what we should have been. The negative parties, negative agencies and bodies don't want that because we'll be able to see people for what they are. Okay, and like I said previously, I've never ever considered myself psychic before, and I still don't actually. I don't know why. Even though, can you believe I'm saying this? I'm talking to extraterrestrials. I've named my family and I'm going, I don't think I'm psychic. Twat. Anyway, but you know what I mean? I don't think I had a psychic. I don't think I had a psychic inclination previously. Uh, um, and this it's been brought on to the energies coming into Earth, and it's matching. And I'm connected with my family because my energy is matched with theirs. And everybody else's energies will match with their family, uh, the king, the clan, the ancestors, whatever you would like to call them previously. Okay, I think I've said all this before, so I'm just want to go back over it again and then move on and then extend on it a bit more. You will, when you get, because nobody told me, like I said, I think I've said this before, I was walking down the street and it was literally the mayor and a councillor and a housing manager. I saw gargoyles, that's the bloody word, I think it's gargoyles, I don't know, on them, eating them. And it acted like, but it's with this energy. I could see him, like when I say I could see entities on people, I can. And you see the entities before you notice a person, and that seems a really strange thing to say. But this is how quick energy works. This is what we're living in. But because of the negative beings, like it's dense, we can't see the energy. We can't. But because the new energies are coming in, and we're reconnecting to our old, what should be, what should have, you were able to see them. And like I said before, I was walking down the street. I think it's gargoyles. And the reason why I saw them because they made it clear that they're part of our targeting. Fuckers. It was the ex-mayor, like I say, an MP, and I'll show you the picture. I'll put it up somewhere. It was on paper, and they made a point of turning around and face it. And as I was walking up, turning around and looking at me in unison, you couldn't really miss them. And as I walked, and then it's when I saw the entities. Anyway, from then, it's increased my ability to see, and it's frustrating. If I have friends around there, we going, listen, it's there. Somebody sinister, it's there. Can you not see? It's there, there. I swear to God, I'd be schooling you like nobody's business. But like I said yesterday, some of them don't show that they have entities. Some of them have got overlays, and I was told there's as many different entities on Earth as there are people. So not they're all act the same, but the majority that I've seen, don't want you to see them. They seem to when they know that I can see them, they move away. They don't want me to see them. They don't want me. Yeah, they just don't want me to see them. They don't want me involved in them. I don't know what they think they're going to do. I'm going to do to them or what. But they don't want me to acknowledge them. Okay, the creature beast. That have the entities, the so-called humans that have already my targeting as well. They know they've got the entities attached with. They know the demons. They've got demons attached, and again, they don't want me to see the demons. I think because it just confirms that they have got demons attached. That they're not fucking human. That's it. What will happen? When it happened to me, I've not heard anything or seen anything online that would say yes. You know, you one day you'll see it. You will see gargoyles eating energy, and it's on the right shoulder. It's always on the right side, the negative side. Always. That's one thing I can say. But not always. not all attachments will show up on the right side of a person. Like I said yesterday, I think some of them will have really clear eyes, really good skin, and you think, wow, and they look really healthy and really healthy human beings. But all of a sudden, this force of negative, of demonic energy will just flow out of them. And that's the scary part. And like I said as well, it's people that you would least expect. Seriously, it's the people that you would on the TV, when I've watched things on YouTube, it's the people that you would least expect because they know humans so well, they know how to play humans. Okay? But as time goes on as well, your abilities to see things and to know things, like you might not sense or see any negative beings. You might just sort of like 1 minute you like someone, you think they're friends with them, and you think they're all right, and next minute you might actually be revolted by them, and that's something you can't stand them. There's something about them, and it's really strong. It is really strong. It's not even we're quite polite in the UK, aren't we? I think people are definitely quite polite. Where even if you don't like someone, we'll make the social cues and we'll be quite polite and smile, even though the smile might be false, but we'll just sort of have to go along in a situation. Um, Believe me, these creatures, you don't use that, and it's now with me. It's happening now. The sort of niceties of I can see entities on them, and you have to choose your battles as well. There's so many people, and I think the world is not full. Let me just see if I can stop shaking. The world is not full of people with entity attachments. It's just that the people we see usually are sort of like wanted the attention of people. So the egomaniacs, yeah. So you see them on the television. The more likely to be actors, more likely to be performers, more likely to set up YouTube channels and be sort of heading something. And that might give you the impression that the word's full. The word is full. The world is full of people or entities like that, and it's not. There are more original humans on Earth than there are of them, but we're just, unfortunately, they will put themselves out there because they like the energy. Okay, they like to feed off the energy, and they like that energy, the attention. Like I said yesterday, even if it's negative, you still throw an energy at them. Okay, what was I going to say? Yeah, your abilities won't stop. So you might think, okay, that part, I've had the waves of energy, you're going to feel like shit, absolutely like shit. And then you think, okay, I've got that, yay, I could do this. Yeah, I don't mind seeing entities of people, it's fine, it's fine. And then you might be okay for a couple of weeks, or when the next set of energy waves or pulses come on Earth, you're going to feel like shit, or you're going to feel the energy really intensely in your body, and then all of a sudden you'll notice things. Like for me, and this is last few, was it last week? Last few days? Last week. Yeah. I also felt a bit revolted by them. Okay. And I think it started with a child. They are child rapists involved in this targeting program. But I think that clicked. So, and then the actions after that, seeing people involved in my targeting, and people not involved, but I know they've got entities. The feeling just revulsion. It's literally revulsion. You feel it's like someone saying to you, right, get this spoon of shit and shove it in your mouth. That's how it feels. That's it. You just even thought of it. You just I actually cringe. I don't cringe. What's the word? I try not to cringe because I have no time for them whatsoever. I don't try to be polite. I don't make polite conversations. I don't give a shit if I'm offending them. Um, and I see it, and it's even tonight. I notice it's getting even more where a few people I've watched sort of YouTube post. Um, One of them's supposed to have killed a daughter, the fat body, and I've actually seen the demon on the. I told you about overlays, but this is a demon. This is different from an entity being alive somewhere else. This is like a demon feeding off her, and I can't see it, and it irritates the fuck out of me. Because I'm like, why can't nobody else see it? Why can't nobody else see this? And this is what you're gonna um, find as well. Not everybody will share the same experience as you or see things the same way as you. Logically, I know that it's and as my energy, more energy increases, the more I see, and it's going to affect people differently. Because I've got friends who be able to sort of, who even before this won't take their shit off anyone, and will sort of like jump on anyone. Doesn't mean if they said something funny or felt something odd about them, would say something straight away, whereas I wouldn't. I'd be like, oh, well, it's okay, I know you're twat, and just walk off. So, yeah, it's going to affect people differently. It depends how you were previously. Um, but it's a good thing. It is a really good thing. Okay, there's nothing to be scared of. Like I said, I spoke about the angels. Can't wait. I told you I had a contact with an angel. She didn't look like an angel, but she was an angel. Bless her. And we're going to have those contacts. And they'll be increasing. It's not just me. I think majority. Oh, yeah. Of humans are gonna have contacts as well with positive beings, and not all sort of like new agey, um, vegan type, monk, monk. What's that thing? I don't know what these. I see it. Try to make. I won't go into my vegan episode. Anyway, yeah. So we're not, and this is sort of a heads up as well that you don't have to be sort of like. Even though I said about meditation, and when I said about meditation, that's just to still yourself. Earth, the governments, friends, there's so many things around the media. We've got computers. I'm on the computer sort of like, God knows how much time. It's not gearing us, it's not saying to us to stop, to step away. So even if when I say about meditation, it's just to still your mind, to stop, to learn, to listen to the silence, and to be within yourself. So when you call on your family, or your family will call on you, because I get ringing in my left ear sometimes, and I can sort of have conversations. It sounds weird I'm saying this now, where I'm getting the answers just through the tones, or the different tones of my ears, as well as the lights. So when I say about meditation, it's just about just to be still. If you've got 15 minutes just to be still, and just get used to sort of knowing yourself, getting grounded in yourself. I still drink, I still smoke, I still smoke roll-ups. Do I smoke roll-ups with you? Supposed to have her? I don't know, I know Karen. That's been still smoke roll-ups to do. I eat red meat, even though I'm going off it now. I swear, like I said yesterday, the word cunt, I think you still was about 14, I'm still a little midget on the ground up below me regarding the incident. And what else? I was going to talk about Earth in more detail, so I am actually going to flip. I don't know if my family will confirm things. Start talking about Earth. Let's move. Okay. Earth has been previously or attempted has been destroyed. So there's been other civilisations apart from the one we live in now. On Earth. Okay, it's been destroyed. The previous civilisations have been destroyed by the negative entities. Okay, at this I'm going to time point it as well, folks. I don't have to say anything, but I think I'm going to time point it at 20 minutes. I'll start talking about Earth. Okay, and it's been destroyed. Previous civilizations have been destroyed by negative entities that are alive. It's not dynamic. Like I said, it's greys. They are reptilian races. Well, have been destroyed by the greys. Other species, as well as the greys. Reptilian. Okay, been destroyed by reptilian. Okay, we'll just see reptilian being destroyed by reptilian. Okay, it's reptilian, folks. I think we've got that out. We know what the and they planned to do it again. They have no like the greys. They have no conscience. They hate humanity. They hate us so much. It's amazing how many people are walking around with the overlays. Fucking amazing. Okay, it's been destroyed. This time round, our clan, our ancestors, have controlled the energy as much as they can. So when you've seen the moon, and like I said, when I say energies, I can't express this enough. That energy is everything. Okay, let's say this me. It's off at the bloody end. Okay, energy is everything. So they've tried to destroy Earth before, and they've used the moon. The moon is an artificial satellite, if you will. It's not indigenous to Earth. It wasn't part of Earth's history. It's not something that should be connected to Earth. Okay, and the moon was brought here as to harvest energies. It's got a strong magnetic pull. As a base for the negative entities. Okay, I'll say that again, as a base for the negative entities. Okay, the moon, like I've I think the last 4 months, each month I think I've recorded the moon and I've pasted it on here. Just go back and have a look where you've seen an object around the moon or near the moon. Okay, and that's our family, that's my family. I say our because I don't know who you are, but that's my family doing what they do. It's an energetic fight, if you will. I'll put it like that. And we're seeing the end results of that fight. Okay, the energies have shifted, the world has changed, even though it might not seem like it on Earth. But energies have shifted. This is the last skirmish, if you like, if you want to call it that, where the negative entities are going to do whatever they can to survive. And they know they've lost because they've destroyed Earth before. if they was allowed to leave Earth, they would destroy Earth again. Okay, because they're the cowards basically. They haven't, the cowards. Okay, because they know they can't leave Earth. That's the only thing that. It's not the only thing, but sort of one of the main things that's going to stop them destroying Earth. Also, stop them infecting another planet. And there is an infection. They are parasites. Okay, the people that the reason why. Okay, I'm seeing the demons and the entities on the people and why it's growing, because they're just clinging on to whoever shows a brief bit of thought or energy that chimes with their own energy, that links with their own energy. Okay. Humans, we think they can't. We've been taught that negative beings and the demonic beings are more powerful than us. They're not. They're not more powerful than us. And because I've seen them. Fucking hell, I live in a block full of them. They're not more powerful than us. The beings that are on there, they're on the creature beast, are eating them. They're viewing them as food. They're not entities we should be scared of. I'm trying to think how to word it. I think I've said it already. Where the creature beast, you know what I mean by that, they are the ones that's going to be affected more by the demons that attach to them. They have no control over the demons. The demons have control of them. The demons, because we are linked to our clan, and our clan or ancestors or family or creators, whatever you want to call them, are stronger than them. The demons won't go after us. They'll just be scared to, because I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why they're scared of me, or they just don't want to be. Yeah, they just literally move away. They don't fuck with me at all. Not one bit. You think they would, wouldn't you? But not one bit. And yesterday, with a little fucking midget cunt, so I started swearing, hadn't I? It's only finished, folks. I'll be fine. Anyway, yeah, I don't know, and yeah, because I feel actually revulsion at them. It just went quickly. It just literally, I got the feeling that the entity was scared. I wasn't having it with this midget cunt, and and I was positive. My energy just showed it. And it moved. Literally, I haven't seen a fucking entity move so quick. So I don't know what it's about us, what it's about, but we've been, and again, it's fear-based. We've been told to be scared of demons and not, or entities or people that fuck about with things like that. We are stronger than them. All our ancestors, original humans, are stronger than them. And the only things they can do is use fear to stop us. And they can't. And fear is not, another thing as well, fear is not an emotion of an original human. It's not as strong as they would like powers that be like us to be. So that's why they have to keep on instilling. They can't say, when someone scares you, they have to do it over and over again. They have to keep on doing it. If you want to abuse somebody, you have to do it over and over again to break them. because our natural abilities will just keep on rising. Our natural human self, the part of souls that's been sort of hidden from us, it's just will naturally keep on getting up, will naturally keep on rejected, and that's why we can find joy. That's why sort of, and I was speaking to someone that had depression, really severe depression, suicidal. So I know that your mind can, so I'm not talking about situations like that or mindsets like that, but I'm talking when you're not depressed and when you're sort of like feeling a bit pissed off with the world, going out with your mates and getting pissed, and that you're all right, aren't you? So I'm not talking about genuine depression. I'm just feeling with the world. And anybody that watches the news and doesn't feel depressed, but sort of like read a book or go take a walk or do a hobby, something that they find enjoyment on, and get back to their own inner emotional state. That's some feat, because we're bombarded by it. And I'm going to get going now because I think they're which turn. Yeah, we'll get going. So, like I say, the Earth's been destroyed. The Earth will not. I'm going to keep on. Can you hear my phone? That's my alarm. Fuckers. Oh, you don't know about the alarm, do you? Oh. Anyway, yeah, Earth's been destroyed. The negative entities, won't destroy the Earth, because if they destroy the Earth, they will also die. When they die, they don't want to go to the abyss or hell. So that's why it won't be destroyed. And hell, abyss is hell, basically. I'll just my word for it. And these entities some of them can live a lot longer year span cycle than humans can. So they will attach themselves to a person, and if that person dies, they'll attach themselves to another person if that person dies. And it depends on, obviously, the entity or the demon that has attached itself to the being, to the human or creature beast. Okay, I'm going to get going. So I hope that yes, Earth. This is not a new civilization. This is another civilization on Earth. Previous ones have been destroyed by negative entities. Yes, our governments, and this what at the time we live in now. All I can say is, it feels like we're de-evolving that our governments, the TV, the media is trying to de-evolve humans. And just just sort of like give us such a negative energy, a de-evolve us that we just stuck, just getting our basic needs met and not thinking. Or we're worried about getting our basic needs met and not worrying and too stressed to relax, to exhale. And that's their plan, especially in the UK. I'm sorry to say this, I live in the UK. The lot of the UK system has got a lot of chance for. They've caused a lot of harm and a lot of pain, a lot of negativity to the world at large, not just in the UK, but to the world at large. And when I say I'm very proud to be black, working class woman, I'm so grateful. I'm honoured to be a working class person, because this class system is based on negative beings infiltrating Earth and the human race, the original human race, and putting sort of a hierarchy and a control mechanism is in place, and making us believe that people that have a title are better than us or are more deserving, that they somehow deserved it, and that's not the case at all. And that includes members of the royal family, Parliament. Look at Johnson. I swear to God, just look at the Tory party. Look at the Freemasons. They have no compassion for their fellow man. Another thing, one of the things they've told me as well, one of the first ones told me, somebody who's a pathological liar, the easiest way you can find somebody who's original human and somebody who's not is by them lying. I'm not talking about little white lies, I'm talking about somebody who's a pathological liar. And Boris Johnson is a pathological liar. Our media, unfortunately, our British media, pathological lies. All you've got to do is just because I'm really happy. I know it sounds weird. I'm telling you, sort of like I'm being targeted. I'm literally I am. As I'm talking now, I can hear the fucking creature beast in the background. Everything could do is being monitored. Blah blah blah. But it's not. It's not. I have been happier, I should say. But when I think about, like I just said, it seems like all doom and gloom, and it's not. And I feel so blessed to be in this time, even though being violated by human rights to such an extent. Fucking hell. It's beyond humanity. It's beyond being inhumane. They are cunts to the highest degree. But I still feel bliss. I know what's going to happen. I see it every time they set one up. Creature beast in my direction. I can see the energies getting worse. I can see the connection to the abyss getting worse, increased from them. Sorry about that. Yeah, I can see the energies, like I say, with the dog demon. She's got 2 now. And they don't, and do you know what, as well, I've noticed, I think I've said this before previously, they're surrounded by darkness, and you can see that on people as well, you might see that people. They're literally surrounded by darkness, like a mist of darkness surrounds them, and even in the sun and sunshine, the energies that's coming into Earth are not touching them. Literally, they're not, whatever the aura around them is not touching them, they're not getting the rays, so they lock themselves into the abyss forever. And I feel, and that's what they deserve. I know it doesn't sound harsh because they've turned themselves into that. That's who they are. They've chosen that for themselves. And even what I've just said sounds very negative. It's not. What I said about sort of like the pathological lies and being in the UK and everything else, and the COVID and everything else that's going on, and they are doing this to cause fear. They are doing this to lower our connection even more. Because they know this is coming in. They know that there's crafts around the world, and it's connected to their clan. They all know this, and they're doing what they can to sort of block that. They can't. It's just, they just can't. And what I would say, just love who you love, connect with your friends, connect with your family, with people that are like you. They don't have to be in the same clan, because I will never meet, I've been told this one, I'll never meet anybody from my clan. It does not mean that I will never be close or feel love for anything. It's not like that. If you know how much love there is um, for all original humans, and how we all are connected, and not just original humans, sort of animals as well, pets, that we are, because we came from the same energy, that's why we're connected. It doesn't mean because we're not clanned. Like I said before, it's like brother and sister, then down the street is your cousin or something like that, you know what I mean? And then there's like a second cousin, or you know, something like that. But that's in the thousands, literally in the thousands, hundreds of thousands of energies. And you can still connect, you still share love, you still know affection, and be sort of equally as protective as you would with a clan member, or my family member, or just me or anyone. It's a great time to be alive. It just says I should be targeted, but it is. It's a great time to be alive. It's a great time. Um, it's amazing. It is just amazing. Absolutely fucking amazing. And yes, you're going to see some horror stories. You're going to see some things that you don't want to see, that you wish your soul will never want to see. But at the same time, you're going to feel things and also see things that it's just going to be amazing. It's going to be wondrous. It's just going to be mind blowing, and it's going to sort of like expand your feeling of love. Just going to get going. So I think tomorrow, I think we'll go on. Is it? Don't have to come tomorrow. I'm assuming things on family. Sorry. I just gone about sort of the Earth, what humans like before they destroyed negative entities destroyed Earth previously. We're a lot more evolved than we are now, and the society was a lot more evolved than it is now. When it was destroyed, and so that's why they will never go. What crafts around Earth, the negative beings won't destroy themselves. Okay, I'm gonna get going now. Bye. Thank you, family. I've lost him, folks. Okay. Thank you, family. Oh.